Hey guys, what's going on? Jake Donald Truitt here, and today this video is not going to be me doing voice impressions, singing, or anything of the sort. It's actually going to be a tutorial video, a how-to video, if you will. So in this video today, we're going to be talking about when you are doing voiceovers, how to go about doing them, the type of mic I recommend using, how to set it up, how to record, how to name an audio file, and everything else in between. So let's get started. Okay guys, so first and foremost, I'm going to tell you about there are tons of different microphones out there that you can use for voice acting. A lot. I'm talking well over a dozen, if not more. And so the microphone that I use that I recommend to a lot of people is this. It is the brand is Razer. You can't really see the writing there. If I zoom in maybe. Razer is the brand. These are really good microphones. Anything Razer has is really good. It lasts a really long time. I've been using this microphone for about 2.5 years now. I've been doing acting and voice acting for 3 years. Been using this puppy here for about 2.5 years. And if you notice, it has a little stand. You can lay it on or sit it on the desk. You can adjust it all in every direction you want it. And it is Razer is the brand, like I said, but it is a USB Razer brand condenser microphone. As you can see, there's a USB port here. Now, I don't have a USB port on my laptop, seeing as I have a MacBook Air. So if you have a MacBook Air or Pro, here's what I recommend. Even though this is a USB, you'll see in my hand here, this is a Apple MacBook USB adapter. So basically, see here, this end plugs into here, and that obviously plugs into the MacBook. So Razer brand USB condenser microphone. And then if you do get this microphone, I recommend ordering this Apple MacBook USB adapter, because this will connect to the mic and then connect to your laptop, and you can go from there. And that is how to do that as far as which microphone I recommend to get and how to connect it, whether you have a USB laptop or a MacBook laptop like I do. All right, so you've made it this far. Now we're going to talk about recording. So I don't know if you have a Dell computer, if you have a HP computer, a MacBook. I don't know what you have. Whatever you have, I don't know on HPs and Dells. It's been a while since I've had one of those, what type of recording programs they have on there. But I do know if you have a MacBook Air or Pro, or just a Mac computer in general, I highly recommend using voice memos. There are a lot of programs out there you can download to do voiceover work with, like Adobe Workshop, I think is what it's called, Audacity. There's a ton of different ones out there. I'm not going to name them all, but I highly recommend voice memos. I've been using voice memos my entire voiceover career so far, and it has landed me tons of auditions, and I've gotten parts, and when I've recorded them, I use voice memos for just about anything and everything I do to record, whether it's recording lines for a part, an audition, or just recording something I'm saying in general. So voice memos is the best way to use, or best thing to use, I should say, sorry, to record if you're on a MacBook Pro Air or a Mac computer. But if you're on HP or Dell or any of those, I'm not entirely sure what they use, so I would definitely look into that for sure. And that as far as what I have to say about recording. Now we're on to the part about making a file. So again, HP, Dell, not sure what you guys use. You may need to look into that. This is mainly a tutorial for voiceover recording in general, but it's also mainly targeted toward MacBook, people who have a MacBook laptop. So basically, once you're in voice memos, say you have an audition, right? Say that you are playing a narrator for something, and it's an audition, and you want to title your recording. There's different ways to title your recording, but the best way I recommend, this is how I title all my recordings. Here's what you want to do. So there are tons of different ways to title your audition files. And there's also ways to title the file if you got the part. So the best way I do it, if you got the audition, let's say you have an audition, and you want to title it. I recommend doing it this way. Do your first and last name all in one word, underscore, the name of the character you're auditioning for. So in this case, let's say your name is John Smith. I know that's a Disney character name and that's a famous person name. I'm just making an example up. Let's say your name is John Smith, okay? John Smith, all in one word, no spaces, no caps, underscore, narrator, or the name of the character that you are auditioning for, audition, and then underscore MP3, or if they ask for MP4, then underscore MP4 or underscore WAV. It's whatever they ask for. So again, that's your first and last name, underscore, the name of your character, audition, underscore, MP3, MP4, WAV, whatever they ask for. So, and then if you get the part, let's say you get the part, the way you want to title your recording then, so you don't get your auditions mixed up with your recordings, you don't want to just say John Smith narrator, because then you won't know the difference of which one's the audition and which one is the actual, like, you recording the lines for the character, unless you go back and listen to them, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to go back and re-listen to them to know what the audition one is and which are the lines, because then it gets confusing. So you've learned how to now title your auditions. So what you do is say you get the part, John. Let's just say your name is John Smith, and you get the part of the narrator. Then, when you're recording your actual lines on Voice Memo, after you're done recording all your lines for that character, then what you want to do is title it. You don't even need to put your first and last name in there. Literally just put narrator audio lines or narrator lines. Either one works. You can put your name in there. You could put John Smith underscore narrator audio lines or narrator lines. You could do that if you wanted to, but you don't necessarily have to. Just put narrator lines, narrator audio lines, or the name of your character lines, audio lines. You get the idea. So that is how to title recordings in Voice Memos, whether it is an audition or you actually got the part. I also want to talk about how to export your audio files. So if, like I said, again, I don't know if it works the same way on other computers, but on MacBooks, what you want to do with Voice Memos, and you can either do this on your MacBook laptop, or if you have an iPhone, you could record using your microphone on your laptop on Voice Memos. And what that'll do is it's connected to your iPhone. So it will save that audition or audio lines you just did. And basically what that will do is you can then go to your phone if you want to and export your audio files that way to your files. Or what you could do is you click on the audition or the audio lines. It'll highlight it blue if you're on Voice Memos. And then you click the little square with the arrow up button. Everyone knows what that is on iPhones and MacBooks and everything. It's the share button. So when you hit share, then it'll say at the top the name of the audition or the name of the audio file. And then there's, on a laptop at least, there's the option to hit mail, messages, airdrop, notes, and then edit extensions, or you could send it to somebody. Or what you could do is you could choose messages. You could send it to yourself, and once you send it to yourself, then you could go about there, share it, and then save it to files. Or if you're doing it on the iPhone, go into Voice Memos, click on it, and then you'll see an option to share it, I believe, the three little dots. And then once you've done that, you'll scroll down and it'll say save to files. And then when you save it to your files, it'll show the title of your audition or the title of your recording. And once it does that, you can keep it that way, or you can just title it however you want, however you'll remember it in your files. And then once from your iPhone, if you do it that way, you save it to your files, it'll then be saved there. And then when you go to wherever you're submitting your audition, if it's the audition, then you basically want to upload that from your files, and then if you go into your recents in your files, it'll find it. Or if you're on your MacBook laptop or a MacBook Air, like Pro, or Mac computer, basically then you can save it to your desktop or save it to your files that way too. There's many ways you can do that, whether you're on the laptop or iPhone. I sometimes go back and forth. I do it on my laptop, and then I save it to my files and submit the audition or submit the lines through my files on my phone to the person it's going to. So that's how to export your files and your audition or your recorded lines from your laptop and also from your phone as well. And there you guys have it. That's really all there is to it. So now today you have learned what microphone I recommend. Like I said, again, if you're on a Dell or HP computer and you have the USB cable thing here, then you'll be able to just plug that puppy right into your computer. But again, if you have a MacBook Pro, Air, or Mac, I recommend, like I said, getting one of these USB adapters. And all you got to do is just plug this part into here. Oh, wrong way. Plug that part into there. And then you'll see you just plug that into the side of your laptop. And you're all good to go. You've also learned how to title a recording, whether it's an audition or audio lines themselves. You've learned how to export and everything in between. That is all I got for you guys. I really hope that this tutorial was helpful. I've never really done a voiceover tutorial before on how to do voiceovers and stuff and all this, but I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you all have a great day, a great week, and a great night. And as always, hope you guys enjoyed the show. And again, like I said, I hope that this tutorial was very helpful for you. And I hope now that you will be able to take this knowledge and, apply it to when you go out to do voiceover auditions or to do recordings for voice lines. And I hope, like I said, it was helpful. And I'm not a professional at this by any means necessary. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I'm getting better and better at it every day. And I'm still learning new things myself. So again, like I said, I just know a lot in 3 years, enough to give you guys this little brief basic 101 tutorial. Again, I hope it was helpful, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for watching.